When you buy Web Content Studio, you'll be sent a receipt from ClickBank, and you'll also be sent an automated email from my server, which will give you a URL, a username, and a password. So find that email, checking your spam folders if necessary, and visit the URL, and you'll see a login screen like this with a username and password, which you enter. Incidentally, this username and password you will also enter into the software itself, so keep it safe. Okay, type username and password in here, click the login button, and you'll be logged into my system. And under this list, your subscriptions, you will see Web Content Studio. So just click on that. And you'll be taken to the Web Content Studio download screen. So we're going to click the download button, and you can see that the file is now downloading. Okay, I've got a message on Windows 10 saying that do I want to keep or discard? I'm going to click on keep. And then to install the software, I'm going to just click on the installer to run it. Windows 10 is asking me if I want to be sure that I want to run it. Okay, so I'll just drag the setup screen here so you can see it. So I'm going to click on next, accept the end user software, accept the disclaimer, and it will install it into the program files x86 folder inside its own folder called Web Content Studio 2. You can change that, but I recommend you leave it as it is. Click on yes, and the setup will create program shortcuts in the following start menu folder. You can leave that default. Just click on through until you get to the end, and then that's the installation complete. The installer will create an icon on your desktop, and before you run it, what I suggest you do is right click on the icon and select properties, and then in the properties what we want to do is click onto the compatibility tab and check this run the program as administrator, and to make sure it's checked, and click on OK to save that. The reason you want to do that is that Web Content Studio will auto update for you. It allows you to check for updates and then update if there's an update to the software. In order to update, it has to write to the program folder, which doesn't always have permissions on computers in Windows. So you need to grant the software the permission to delete and rename files in that folder so it can carry out the update. If you don't run it as administrator, chances are the auto updates will fail. Okay, right. So first time we're going to run it. Let me just double click to run the software. And because this is the first time you're running it, you need to enter your username and password. It's exactly the same username and password you used to log in to the download page. So I'm going to click on OK, and then you'll see the user details screen where you can enter username and password, and then click on save. And when you click on save, you'll get this message: you cannot use Web Content Studio until it verifies your license. Click on OK, and then Web Content Studio will check your license, and then it will open. When it opens, the first thing you should do is check to see if there are any updates. So from the help menu, click on check for update, and then you can see the update screen appear. We're going to click on the start button, and it says new version found. Current version is 27th of November 2015, new version 15th of January 2016. So I'm going to click on the get update, and we get this button, this dialog screen here: new version is now available. Click OK, proceed with automatic update, yes, and it will then give you a little rundown of what the updates are, the last few updates. Click on next, check anything that is here. It should automatically be checked for you. In this case, it's just the application that is updating. There's no other files. So I'm going to click on next, and you can follow the progress of the download, and then it will say, do you want to restart the program? Let's click on restart, and it says shut down application to update executable files. Click on yes, and Web Content Studio should automatically restart. The version we had before was 2.0056, and you can see now we've got version 2.0060, so we've now updated to the latest version.